Alright guys, welcome back to another video here for Diablo, and the brand new patch that actually came out yesterday has completely broken the game and people are pissed. And I'll be showing you guys a few things of what I found on the internet, including Twitter and Reddit. And yeah, the game is completely broken, and let's just get straight into it. And you guys are probably going to be very pissed with what's going on recently with this brand new patch coming up to the new season that's actually dropping tomorrow. So let's start things off by looking at this Reddit post. It says patch 1.1 is essentially a slowdown to every single part of the game. All classes are nerfed, no reduction to enchantment costs, hell tides are slower, boosting is nerfed to the absolute ground, doing content other than nightmare dungeons is nerfed, experience bonus for killing monsters of higher levels nerfed around 90%, crit and vulnerable damage nerfed 17% and 40% respectively, not counting the nerf to the inherent affixes to certain weapons. It's not like this game was lightning fast to begin with, but now it's a proper slog. So yeah, basically everything in the entire game has been nerfed. You cannot boost anymore. Basically anything other than Nightmare Dungeons has been nerfed to the ground, which Nightmare Dungeons has gotten a slight buff, but that's pretty much it. Everything has been nerfed, and pretty much in the game nothing really has been buffed other than Nightmare Dungeons. Now, I don't really know how to feel about this, considering I use a lot of methods to kind of rank up my other characters and help my friends rank up their characters as well, because ranking up in this game can be a bit slow. And yesterday's patch notes were absolutely massive. I actually made like a half-an-hour video just going through everything, and it is a big patch, and people are not happy with it at all. So the next screenshot I'm going to have a look at is by Mangisi on Twitter. He says to Adam Fletcher, seeing a lot of reports in Discord that cinder drops in Hell Tides are significantly down from where they were before the patch, even with the change of objects having a chance to drop them, intended or bug. And he says, yeah, the team is looking into it. So that's another problem coming into with this patch. Hell Tides are broken. Now, a follow-up to this tweet, which Adam did actually reply to as well. This guy tweeted out, he replied saying, did the 250 chest, which if you guys don't know, the 175 chest has been buffed to 250. It says the 250 chest, and this is all I got. Plus, it feels like the monsters don't drop enough cinders. Yeah, that's another problem. The 250 chest basically gives you nothing. And he replied saying, yeah, it's a bug that we'll be fixing in our first hotfix, which should be coming out hopefully in a few days. So later on, he did go on to tweet this: we have been hearing feedback from players regarding some of the changes for 1.1, and we are doing a campfire chat later this week on Friday to talk more about it. We'll have more details, timing, in the next day. Thanks again for the feedback. So you can see people are pissed, and rightfully so. This patch has completely ruined, I don't want to say ruin the game, because they can still fix it, but as of right now, when the season does drop, Diablo is ruined. And on top of everything, the sorcerer, which is what I play at the moment, has been just absolutely destroyed with a huge nerf as well. This post right here says Diablo's latest patch kicks its weakest class while it's down. Now, I don't really want to say that. I mean, it is the weakest in terms of health, I feel like, but definitely not the weakest as in power. But they decided to just nerf this thing way into the ground, and I have no idea why. I mean, Rogue, you guys have seen Rogue do absolutely crazy damage against world bosses and just bosses overall. But for some reason, Sorcerers got it the worst. I mean, this class is in shambles. Now, for the final screenshot that I want to go over here, it's quite of a long one, so I will just go over it as quick as I can, but we do have to kind of read this, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Should they or should they not listen to this post? It's definitely gotten a bunch of upvotes, almost 6,000, probably more than it is right now. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Delay season 1 and fix the mess you've made, Blizzard. The only good thing in this entire patch were the bug fixes to the things that should have never have made it to the past beta testing to begin with, as well as making Uber boss rewards solo only. The rest is completely out of touch and incoherent blabber that honestly makes me think they looked up and tried to copy PoE patch notes and accidentally only looked at Ruthless. Instead of adding complex and challenging aspiring content for players to strive for, increasing rewards and incentives to do such content over just regular ARPG like farming. They nerfed player power by 50% across the board. I suppose adding gold and magic find percent modifiers to each tier of Nightmare Dungeons was too hard as well. Rerolling items at the occultist is too expensive, tough shit. You now have like 3 completely useless affixes for 4 out of 5 classes to help you break your items even faster. Overworld is boring and meaningless past level 5, gotcha. Let's make Helltide chests expensive for no reason while retaining the same terrible rewards. Helltide Cinder's drops were stealth nerfed by the way, so that's pretty cool. Do enough for your forgotten souls and then never do them again. Back to the Nightmare Dungeons you go. You want to farm more gold to reroll your items? Unlucky bro. Normal dungeons are completely irrelevant now because they drop fuck all compared to Nightmare Dungeons. Best source of gold making? Boosting. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's gone too. Pointless to even bring up the whole season mechanic of Malignant Hearts, which are incredibly boring as per their Twitter post. Not very powerful at all, and they make you opt out, aka force you, of wearing 750 armor on your rings via the skulls. You get another cheat death mechanic though. Wonderful. That's exactly what HC needed. Search functions, stash tabs, loot filters, density buffs, real endgame content, making resistance actually functional, fixing gold sinks, balancing underused skills in a meaningful way, balancing irrelevant affixes so they are competitive with better ones, reworking source so that their class actually works in the game they paid $100 for. Enjoy the battle pass though, it's a real cheap. Oh, let's not forget that they did fix VRAM memory leak and then completely reconned it by not including it in the patch notes, as well as literally any other fix to the game's stability. I had 0 crashes prior to this patch, and now I've gotten Fenris like 5 times since the patch. Cool, thanks for that. Could go on, but the bottom line is I truly believe this game is the singular worst major patch in ARPG history, and the only way they can possibly save the game, not the season, the game, is either panic delaying season 1 launch while trying to clean up their own mess, or completely deleting the patch and just launching the season without the previous foundation. They just put out job openings for basically every position under the sun for D4 like 2 weeks ago, maybe until those are filled and then try again. Want to know what the real kicker? Double goblins would have been better than this, which is actually quite funny. That would have been great. But that is pretty much it for this post. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this entire thing. And that is pretty much it for this video. People are pissed, and rightfully so. The game has been nerfed really badly. There hasn't been really anything for endgame content except for like a brand new boss, and we're just going to be doing Nightmare Dungeons all over again while ranking up the battle pass. That seems like just such fun, doesn't it? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I definitely think they should kind of just not bring in this patch, only the bug fixes, and leave in the game fixes or the game updates for a later time, maybe a couple of weeks or so, and just launch the season with the previous patch, because this patch is absolutely horrendous. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.